Zukunft des deutschen Volkes.
Hallo alles zusammen! Today I'm doing a cooperation video with my friends aus Deutschland!
Ni hao YouTube, what's going on? Saarland to China. Thank you, George. Merci beaucoup. Salut la France. Salut la Chine. Today we will have a video from beautiful Germany. Nice weather, nice sky. This video will be in English. I will do another version in German very soon. First thing Chinese people think of when it comes to Germany or Germans are cars, right? I think you've guessed it. German cars are everywhere in China. This is a really big thing. Chinese people love German cars. And whenever I meet some Chinese guy and he's asking me where I'm from, and I'm telling him I'm from Germany, the question is like, oh, do you like cars? I say yes. Well, there is a lot of German cars in China. Now, the Chinese people love German cars because they say they have very good quality, and I don't know, maybe that's a stereotype, I'm not sure. Some of our cars are already produced in Spain and other countries, but I think Volkswagen is one of the most famous German cars. Even the cabs are a Volkswagen brand and so on. There is lots of BMWs, Mercedes-Benz and Porsche, but there is no Opel car in China because I think recently France bought the German Opel car. It was not successful anymore in Germany. So good luck to France with this car. Number 2 of the top things Chinese people think of when they think of Germany is, you might have guessed it, Adolf Hitler and the Second World War. Yes. This is something really interesting. Many nations in the world are doing this, and that's no big deal. I'm perfectly fine with that. But that's quite interesting. When I meet Chinese people and they hear that I'm from Germany, they answer Hitler. I say, yes, I know Adolf Hitler. And then they say something which is really confusing me. They say, good man. So then I don't know what to think about that. And honestly, this is the minority of the Chinese people because it's the old people who are saying this to me. But it's a really interesting point of view that Chinese people are giving me at this point. When I'm talking about the Second World War and Adolf Hitler and Germany being in the war, I hear things like Germany lost the war twice and still they were able to develop such a successful country and economy. Some Chinese people are telling me Germany is such a strong country because it took 4 nations, the UdSSR, Great Britain, France and the United States, to defeat German armies guided by Hitler during the Second World War, which is kind of weird. It sounds like kind of nonsense to me, right? It's something I've never heard before from the school books I've been learning, from the classes I've been taught. I never heard that Germany is such a strong country because it took 4 countries to defeat Germany, and this is something really weird I've never heard before. Another point concerning the Second World War, Chinese people like to compare Germany to Japan, and they like to compare the Japanese behavior towards the Chinese people after the war in terms of reconciliation to the German behavior of reconciliation after the Second World War towards France. I'm always being told, oh, Germany is such a good country because they apologized for all that they've done to France. And they try to, establish a friendship, a jumelage between France and Germany all the time. And France is very cooperative. Today, France and Germany are actually very good friends as countries. And they are working on common projects. They are trying to improve the European Union, stuff like that, right? And it all started after the Second World War, when we said, okay, this thing may not happen again. And the Japanese people apparently did not do this to the Chinese. And the Chinese, they did not do this to the Japanese. So they don't have this thing of friendship after the war. And this is a really big thing between Germany and France. So this is why the Franco-German relationship is kind of good. And this is why we have a very nice and interesting topic today with my French friend Georges from China Non-Stop, whose channel I can really recommend. Beautiful channel, man. He's pumping up the videos every day, new stuff from China coming. And let's say some words about the franco-german friendship. Vive l'amitié franco-allemande en France, en Allemagne. 55 années de traité d'Élysée, 55 years of the Élysée Treaty, which concluded that the French people and the German people should work on cooperation than on war. And that was a very famous treaty between the two nations, Germany and France. Number 3, Chinese people think of when they are talking about Germany is, for sure, you might have guessed it, the beer, right? Exactly. Chinese people like German beer. Actually, I have to say that there is lots of good beer in China. I mean, Chinese beer in China. But there is also lots of good imported stuff in China. Imported beer, which is drinkable, I have to say, right? It's a bit different from typical German beer. We can get Erdinger Weissbier. to say, when I'm in China, I prefer Chinese beer, like the 水花啤酒, snow beer. My motto is 入乡随俗. When in Rome, do like the Romans do. When I'm in China, I'm drinking Chinese beer. When I'm in Germany, I'm drinking German beer. Okay. And when I'm in France, I'm drinking the best red wine ever. Right, Josh? I can really recommend your red wines. Beautiful, nice and delicious. Number 4, Chinese people think of when they think of Germany is the sausages. Yeah, Germany is famous for its sausages. So let me just give you a short summary. When I'm taking a Chinese cab, going to my university or going downtown, wherever, I hear the number one question, 你是哪国人? Where are you from? When I say I'm from Germany, the first question is, do you like cars? Second question is, do you like Hitler? Third question is, do you like beer? The Chinese people, they know our country very well. They know their stuff. And then they for sure know we like sausages in Germany. But I have to tell you, my dear friends, Chinese people think that German sausages are far too salty. You might want to check out my video, Chinese sausage, Bratwurst in China, Bratwurst in China. German sausage and Chinese sausage are not the same thing. Chinese sausages are sweet and taste like cinnamon, and there's no meat in it. And German sausages are too salty for the Chinese, and they are very fat, and they are not healthy. I gotta admit it. But every time I go to Germany, I love those sausages, I love the bread. I'm pumping this in my mouth, and I'm gaining 10 kilos every time I'm back in Germany. But it doesn't matter because I'm losing it all when I'm back in China. Number 5. Chinese people think of Germans when it comes to things like work. Chinese people think that German people are always on time. They think that we are never late for anything that we are doing, and they think that German people are very hardworking. They also think we are the inventors of many things. That is very interesting because compared to other countries in the European Union, I would probably say that Germans are kind of punctual. We don't like being late, and we don't like other people being late. We don't like to wait for other people. No offense. When we go out for dinner, once in a while, with our Spanish friends, we know that they will arrive 10 minutes late or 15 minutes late, right? That's the Spanish way, and I like it. That's why I'm never on time. Me personally, I'm always late, so I'm not a typical German guy. But I gotta say, Germans are on time. Now, they don't like being late, and especially they don't like other people being late. If you're late with a German boss, you're done. No job for you. And another thing, yeah, the working attitude, all this thing. People say Germans are working very hard. I don't know about that. I can't confirm that. Chinese people say German people are inventors. That's true. But that was like 100 years ago or 200 years ago. Siemens invented the tram, the train to drive on the street in the cities. We invented aspirin, lots of pharmacy and stuff, right? Same as Marie Curie, very famous French pharmacist and working in the chemistry field, Marie Curie, very famous for physics, atomics, died of cancer. And yeah, I don't know if this is true. I mean, there have been a lot of inventions of Germans, but that was a long time ago. I have the impression that nowadays Germans are pretty lazy, and they are Chinese people are much more hardworking than German people. So, George, thank you very much for the invitation to this beautiful video. I'm just enjoying this beautiful weather here in Germany. Best wishes to China, to you and your family. All of you guys from France, China, Germany. I will do another video in German on my channel. You might want to check it out. Thank you very much for watching. Thank you, Georges, for this great cooperation. Franco-Allemande. See you next time. 再见. Bye bye. Au revoir. Auf Wiedersehen. Bye bye.
Have you seen the call before?